Is that his house? We didn't even see this last time, because we met him at a different location. Sorry to be visiting at midnight, but hello.
My, the reticent cowboy.
Hello?
You never told me your name.
Jim. No. John Marston.
Which?
John Marston. Long story.
I'm a writer. I love stories.
Another time. Guess I'm as big a fraud as you claim to be.
I'm trying, John. My wife didn't understand. Doesn't understand. The parish priest has taken to writing me missives about the exact nature of my sins. The parish priest! Can you imagine? Oh, what a petty-minded lot they are. I was attracted by my fraudulent fame, by the idea of me as some kind of provincial seer. Makes me sick. But here, I live like a man. I'm feeble, but alive. I'm a man! For the first time in my life, I'm a man.
Okay.
Or, I'm still a coward, but a real man would happily die rather than live as I do.
I don't know about that. We're all scared of something. Something within us.
But me, I'm nothing but fear. Fear and doubt and lies. Just a glimpse of how other men have coped and lived and survived and flourished. There are days when I sit here and weep about all the things that I've lost. We've lost. We true Americans, we peasants. We are killing this place, John Marston.
Killing what?
This great beauty, this truth.
What are you talking about?
Come. Let me show you.
Where are we headed?
Prepare to be shocked.
We're not quite on the same channel here. A writer and a cowboy.
Come along. Follow me.
Unless you're showing me Bigfoot, you should know. I'm not so easily shocked, Mr. Miller.
But you will be. Wait until you see the waste, the boundless appetites of these men. I know you will be horribly shocked because I see that frontier spirit in you. The self-reliance, the harmony with nature that us modern men have so lamentably lost.
I hate to spoil your impression of me, but I've been known to eat from a can just as often as...
Oh no! Up there! The poor creature is caught in a bear trap. John, can you do something?
Let me see.
The cruelty of it. If you could pry it open, it may recover.
Easy there.
Oh,
Please,
no.
do what you can for it.
Let me try and get you out of this.
Those contraptions, they are unforgiving and indiscriminate. You did it! It's free! A second chance at life.
Maybe. Long as that wound don't go bad.
Still, better to die free than in the jaws of a machine.
Is it?
There.
Now, come
Let's
on.
go, girl.
We have further to ride.
Is it better to die as a outlaw cowboy
The
than
men
as a
I'd like to show
rancher?
you, they could have set that trap.
Hunters? I've seen hunters, sir, and like I said, I've been one myself.
Hunting for food or skins is one thing, but dredging rivers, burning out forests, killing everything you find and leaving all but the most valuable parts to rot, that is who these men are. They are the rapaciousness of our financial markets let loose in the wilderness, a sign that our way of life has come to an end. Look, here they are. I will speak to them.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
You men are heathens!
Oh my god.
Noble savages! Animals! Shit, look! Look at what
What's your problem?
You're...
Hey!
Oh. Oh! Damn!
Cursey idiots! The both of you! Hey!
Oh dear.
Oh, we don't have to shoot him.
That was clarity, John. This place, this There's heaven and hell. The duality.
I think you got hit on the head. Come on, let's get you out of here before more of them show up.
But
I think we've made our point. Now, come on, let's go.
Not before I get my hat. Feel bad for the guys that we just randomly came across. You know, something... Oh, are you gonna leave me, Evelyn? Okay. Cool. Be like that.
Good girl.
I was gonna
Let's go.
say, there's something quite... What's the word I'm looking for? Like just hanging out with a dude. Wait, the way I'm saying it sounds really... But all I want to say is like just hang out with somebody at late midnight hours and then talking about life and stuff. Something about that feels really... Romantic is the word I want to use, but I don't think that's the right word. Just opening up to somebody and having a chit chat and all. There's some lights over there, so maybe I'll head straight over there. Evelyen Miller camp. Damn, the poor guy. Oh, this is gonna be weird. It's cold here, but we gotta change our clothes to something that Arthur wore before. Is this just somebody chilling out at night here?
Is that all?
There's nobody here. Do you have any food I can have? Are you gonna get angry if you find me using your thing? Hopefully not. Wow. Front row seats to Rachel poopin'. It seems like the world changing. It's not something that just affects outlaws. Even people like Evelyen Miller, writers. I guess in the end, everybody's just afraid of change. Is this industrialization and the advancement of technology the loss of freedom? In some ways, maybe. Look at us now. Aren't we always worried about privacy and stuff like that? I don't think that's the last of the Evelyen Miller quest, so maybe I'll chill out a bit around here and see if he comes back. After I cook this meat. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for lending me your camp, whoever's camp this was. They even have a little shack here. Not a shack, but a very makeshift tent. Okay, well, what can we do while waiting for Evelyen Miller? Maybe check that out. We're slowly inching up north a little bit. I mean, not really, but... I was thinking, the reason why I'm not going back to Abigail right now is because if I go back to Abigail, then, like for me, the last mission has to be the last video. Or, I guess the other way around. The last video has to be the last mission. Once I get back there and do that last thing, I'm done. Well, let's go check out that little thing over here first. Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry. I just made a new corpse. Oh no.
So now.
Has God unfurled the veil of life and death, or do I lie and dream? And does the mighty world...
What is...
Oh, frick.
Get him alive!
I wanted to hear them talk a little bit more. At least there's nobody here. No hostages. God, there's a lot of people, though. Sorry, Rachel. Is it scary?
We got
Oh!
God damn. Poor wretches you brought here.
Oh, they probably killed somebody else already. See, how can I believe Charles when he says that we've eliminated most of them? Even after the whole Uncle Rescue mission, even after the bounty, they're all still here. Wow, this looks like an actual hideout and all, too. There's beds here. Well, at the minimum, I guess we eliminated a camp of them. Oh, but this wasn't the corpse I saw. Is it? Maybe that's something else. We'll check that out. Oh. If I came in from the other side, then I would have seen the lady first. Oh, jeez, man. I hate this place. We can't live here, seriously. We can't always get so lucky. This time we saved Uncle, but who's to say that, like, what if next time it's Jack or Abigail? How are we gonna live with that? I know this was Abigail's dream home and all, but she just randomly saw it in the newspaper. I think she'd be okay with us going elsewhere, but the problem is, we're actually getting a thing going on here now, because of the ranch and the barn. So I don't think we can move. It's us or them.
Come on, girl. One more time.
I wonder if it's because it's kind of near the deserty area. Ish. It's really cold at night, but also quite warm during the morning hours. Well, like I said, I'm gonna be waiting for Evelyen Miller to call on me, and in the meantime, I think I'm gonna try to visit some of the graves of our fallen comrades. I'm looking at a map right now. We visited Arthur, Hosea, Lenny. At the minimum, we also have Kieran, Sean, Susan, Eagle Flies, Jenny and Davy, who died before the story even started. So if I'm looking at the map here, I'm here right now, and the closest grave to me would probably be... Is it Kieran's around here? Or Jenny's and Davy's up here. Well, we haven't, yeah, we haven't been here in a while. This upper northern area. And I think that's also the place that the lantern will lead me to, if I try to follow it. Yeah, so previously, I tried looking at the lantern, but I didn't get it going because there's two lanterns! Electric lantern, lantern. That's the one I normally have. This is the one I got from the lab. But again, I'm having this problem here because it's daytime right now and I can't see anything. I know it's in the north, so I'm gonna try to head towards the north, and hopefully by the time we get there, it'll be nighttime. What? Rachel? Holy God!
Damn it.
Whoa! Just got bucked off Rachel because of this. What is this? Oh God! Oh, how am I alive? I'm only barely alive right now. Oh my God. Rachel, we could have just walked past that, raced past that, but you... What were you thinking? This thing got a little bit too close to us, and I ruined its skin. But I guess we're still taking it anyway. Did I lose my hat here or elsewhere? I don't even know. Rachel! Come here. Come here. Girl. Oh, girl. What were you doing?
What's that look for, girl?
Yeah. We gotta be a team. I'm finding Rachel quite skittish too. Maybe not aggro levels of skittish, but still quite scared of everything. We're going back to the town that we first came in through. Oh, remember the very, very, very beginning? When we were in that snowstorm?
You did your usual.
It feels like I haven't seen snow in so long. Although supposedly, John's family went to the Yukon before they came back down here, so this should be a site that they're pretty familiar with. Oh, I even remember this river. I remember riding back on the night we took Sadie in. I mean, even when we came here, this place was quite... There was nothing here, just a bunch of houses. Okay, so Davy's grave is somewhere around the area. By the way, can we go in here?
The better part of me wishes you let those poor creatures eat him.
Oh, wow. We're hearing memories. Oh, I guess we should go into every house then, huh? Okay, I didn't know about this at all. That's the main house that we stayed at. Rachel, don't dirty up the snow. I remember this. Ugh. Oh, we didn't hear anything as we came in here, though. Was it just for that one cabin? I remember this, I remember this. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Makes me want to cry a little just looking at this. Oh, the snow is so blinding. What was this house used for? I'm trying to think here, because why did we only hear things in that house? Oh, remember this? Skinning our first animal with Pearson. And then I don't think I ever even came in here, but it must have been the barn for the horses. The outhouse that's pretty much broken down. Oh. Davy's grave is... right here. I never got to know Davy, so I don't even really know what he was like. Okay. So I think the lantern location is also somewhere around here. I want to look for it with a lamp instead of just looking it up though. So if I set up camp here and make it nighttime. Everything feels infinitely scarier, doesn't it? Whoa. Okay, I'm not gonna undo my camp just to have a little bit of light, but I wonder if I use the lantern now. Yeah, see, okay, let's get away from the thing here. If we look this way, it's yellow. But slowly, slowly, if we look this way, it gets hotter and hotter. So let's follow the red light and see where it takes us.
There. Let's go, girl.
Are these tracks mine? Wait, when did they start appearing? I didn't even notice. Oh. Oh, it's the robot. Oh, he's looking for Marco Drakic. That's kind of sad. How long have you been here for? He just sits, looking at the cliff. What's that little spot of light over there? Some house? Is that where we were? Oh, that's Coulter. Yeah, we set up camp here, and then we had to go all the way around up here. Guess I'll leave you in peace then. You poor thing. Your dad's not gonna come to get you, I'm sorry. But he would be very proud to know that you've gone all this way yourself. Because think about it. This guy went all the way from, like, here. Yeah, the laboratory at Dover Hill. And somehow, he traveled by himself here. That's pretty amazing. I noticed that Evelyen Miller is looking for me again. But, before we go back down to the south, Jenny's grave is... here, somewhere. Fairly close, so we are gonna go check it out. I can't see anything. Oh, but here it is.
Oh, easy.
At least for Davy, you could see that his name was written down. Oh, her name's written down here too, but it's like scratched. You know how we were fleeing from how the whole Blackwater incident failed? How the hell did we get from Blackwater all the way up here? This is like the very, very edge. My goodness. Okay, well, we visited Jenny now. I don't, again, just like with Davy, I don't know too much about her, unfortunately. So let me make my way down. Goodbye, Jenny.
Hello, girl.
Rest in peace.
That rotten witch
Oh!
making my life a misery day and night. All those years chasing her. Well, she didn't want nothing to do with me.
It's woman problems, right? Might be better you spoke to the lady.
You know, you remind me of a feller I talked to years ago. I was slinging these pebbles then, too. Feller told me to be a good man and the wife come. Bastard ruined my life.
It's Arthur.
Listen, partner. I'm hardly one to give marriage advice, but it's better if you stick to it.
Can't make things worse, I suppose. See you, mister.
You can see traces of Arthur's influence everywhere in the world.
Then she finally says yes. What a mistake that was!
I think we're in warmer territory again, so let's switch back to our other outfits.
Should have never rushed to
How come it's not working?
get that ring on your finger, Lily
Oh.
Mae.
Is that my custom outfit? What happened to my custom outfit? No? There we go.
No, no more evil, woman.
Hang in there, buddy. Yeah, we talked to that guy as Arthur years ago. Poor guy, still having girl problems.
All right, come on, boys. Get your backs into it. Fine morning, partner. Use your legs. That's what you have them for Pete's sake. No, put your hands higher.
Oh.
Push. Come on, show me something. You better not drop it. You better not. Come on, you pair of cream pies. Do you want this rally to happen or not? Why does this always have some respect? Just leave me be.
Hey, who are these people again?
I got you now.
This is insanity. Oh, no! Spare me, please.
I got an honor increase for that.
Lord above! You let me loose. Do you know who I am?
I do now. I do now.
Mind if I check your pockets?
A lot of people lost their minds at how I reacted to these people the last time I saw them. Hold on. Meeting notes. Minutes from a meeting. Oh, can I not read it because I'm holding on to the guy right now? I'll drop you.
You know who's what? God is watching.
Quarterly meeting minutes, attendees 6. All official titles to be changed again. As the member formerly known as Secretary Senior, I shall now be known as Grandiose Scribe Most. My assistant will now be known as Grandiose Scribe Least. Senior Warlock will now be known as Grand Satire? Satire? Other job titles for discussion at meeting requested above. Blah 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 blah. What? Membership dues 87% under quarterly target. Need to find all the brilliant and talented men in the community who have something to give to our cause. Wooden cross is heavy and expensive. Other religious symbols to burn as a demonstration of our deep religiosity? Female members still a firm no. Somebody needs to review that pamphlet written by Norris Forsyth. Oh, which we also got at Saint Denis. Disappointing attendance numbers again. Members who fail to attend will be punished. Most grandiose scribe, Wesley Kellett. You. The last time, like about 40 parts ago, we came across these people. Yes, the KKK. I do know them. But I didn't react because
You okay, girl?
I didn't know they had
go.
a whole thing about burning crosses. Like when I saw the hoods, I thought they were just another random group of cultists, like the Chelonians or something. But yeah, I learned pretty quickly from the comment section that no, that's not the case. How come I can't lasso him? Oh, do I have to like cut him free first?
Come on, then.
They were doing their cross burning thing here again, but they were so incompetent that 2 of them died. Be free, mister! You're not running away.
There we go.
Thank you.
Good
I'm gonna
girl.
get on my horse.
Let's go.
And I'll bring you back with me as we're traveling back to Evelyen Miller. And if you die along the way, I guess that's okay too. I'll just keep dragging you. Maybe I'll put on the cinematic camera for this. Oh, it doesn't show behind us though. Oh, I let him go. I accidentally let him go.
Couldn't do it without you, girl.
He's not saying too much else though. Oh well. Oh, he died. Oh, that's really no fun. You died so quickly. Oh. Should I at least like set a fire bottle on you or something? Just because I can? There you go. There's your cross burning. I think a lot of you might be wondering, oh my god, how could Welonz not know about the KKK cross burning stuff? Isn't that really common knowledge among everybody? Well, when people ask me, I usually tell them I'm Canadian, and I think a lot of you know this already. I live in Canada. No, I'm not about to say that Canadians don't know the KKK, okay? But I think if you've been watching me for a while, then you start realizing that being Canadian is not the only part of my identity. And whenever I play games that have a lot of Western culture references or Westernisms, then this cultural difference starts becoming really obvious. But understandably, I'm speaking English to you right now, so some of you don't even realize it's a cultural difference, and you end up baffled by how little I know. I don't really talk about this too much because it's not that relevant to video gaming, but I feel like I needed to clarify, just in case if people were thinking that I condone the KKK based off my reaction last time. No, that's not the case. My goodness.
Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller, you about?
Hello, sir. I'm working, I'm afraid.
May I come in?
Okay.
I'm desperately trying to finish my book. It's absolute tripe, you know, but it's all I've got left.
Well,
I'm not eating, drinking liquor, or leaving this cabin until this draft is complete.
Okay.
I feel amazing! Aside from the doubt and self-loathing. But I've seen a great beauty, John.
Okay. You take care of yourself. Get yourself something to eat.
I can't fight my own nature. None of us can.
All right. That's it then? Oh.
Mr. Miller, it's John.
Can't talk. Must work. You understand.
Okay.
We just leave it on his doorstep? I'll be good to you. Have some meat.
I brought you some food, Mr. Miller.
Thank you, John. I'll get it in a moment.
Return to Evelyn Miller's cabin with more food later. Wow, this guy's turning into a total shut-in. But hey, he's got the inspiration, so can't interrupt him there now, can we?
Hello, girl.
Okay, well, it's said to come back with more food later on, which means we have another period of lull again. I was thinking we can go visit somebody else's grave. Whose grave is here? Sean? We never visited Sean's grave. It's right by our old camp hideout. And then Kieran is somewhere down here too. By the time we're done with that, probably Mr. Miller will need more food. Sean's grave. Remember how we were talking about how he needs to be buried close to the camp, but not close enough that they would, the Pinkertons would start linking back to where we were. So it's kind of near our camp, but not really. Sean was annoying, but he was one of us. And the way he went was just so sudden, and like, I guess that's just how life is. Kieran's grave is somewhere around there, so we will be heading to that next. At least we got him a proper burial though, because remember, Sean died in that shootout.
There.
It's kind of crazy that we even had time to retrieve the body and all. Kieran Duffy. He really was one of us. More so than people like Micah or whatever. Hey, you know whose name hasn't really come up at all in the epilogue? Javier. The last we knew of Javier was that he was with Dutch, but is that still the case for the past 7 years? We don't really know. Kieran, gonna feed my horse a burdock root in memory of you.
Fill your belly.
Rest in peace, Kieran. Seems like Evelyn Miller is still not looking for me, so I guess we can go to Susan next. Her grave is near our last camp spot.
Are you with the Union Army?
Oh, hey, it's you again.
I suppose so.
You suppose so? Why aren't you in uniform?
I ain't a soldier.
Is that right? Captain Hayden Russell, 29th Amberino Volunteer Infantry.
What are you doing out here?
We're awaiting orders. We will muster soon and move on Lemoyne to take Saint Denis from the rebels.
What year you think it is?
Oh, my boy, I haven't been out here that long. 1862. April 14th.
Oh my
I must
god.
say, a young man like you neither volunteered nor drafted? You must be a coward, or rich, or both.
Crazy old man.
You should have a little more respect for the men in service. I will ask you to move along.
You should. Yeah, he's right, you should, because The reason why he kind of seems like a nutcase right now is probably, or pretty likely, because he went to war and got PTSD or something. Have a little bit of respect. Oh, here it is. Susan Grimshaw. She's got a nice view here. It's a nice cliff. Not bad at all. Susan was always known as kind of the leader of the girls in our gang, and the way she got off by Micah was just so brutal and bad. Feel bad because she was really one of the people who dedicated herself to the gang. She might have killed Molly, but she definitely did it out of love for the gang too. Well, it's nighttime now, and Evelyen Miller is still not looking for me. I guess I'm just gonna go visit the last grave since we only have one left. It's Eagle Flies, and it's actually quite near where Arthur's grave was. I should have went there last time. Hey, they rebuilt the bridge. Well, I mean, I guess so. It has been 7 years after all. Arthur's grave was on one side of the bridge, and Eagle Flies is on the other side. Man, without Eagle Flies, Arthur would have died a lot sooner. He would have died at that oil refinery place, which, probably wasn't such a good place to die at. And oh my god, that's a lot of dogs. What's going on? Hold on.
Easy now.
Leave, please. I can't aim. Don't do that. Oh god! Die, please! Oh god, there's so many! Please!
You done?
Are we good?
Float.
Oh, I hate that we did so much killing around the grave here. Jeez. I even ran out of bullets. Can you believe that? Whoa, I'm pretty much completely out of bullets for the bolt action rifle. Guess I've been using it a bit too much, huh? Anyway, though. Eagle Flies' grave would be... I'm guessing around here?
Go now.
Yeah.
Calm yourself.
Eagle Flies' grave is a little bit special because of his heritage. Maybe that's his headband. Rest in peace. You got a nice view here too, with a waterfall. That's the last of our grave visits. I think once we go back and finish up the Evelyen Miller stuff, we'll be heading back to the main mission. Mr. Miller? Have you been eating?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Never better, never worse. But I'm really in the middle of something.
Sure.
I guess we're leaving more food for him.
Mr. Miller, I brought some more food.
Return to Evelyen Miller's cabin with more food later. Okay. Well, you should eat a little bit, because if you don't, you're not gonna write well. It's kind of worrying how he's not coming out at all. Maybe I'll just try setting up camp near him and see if we can, like, force him to need food a little bit earlier. Because I want to finish this up right now, pretty much. John has food available, which he could deliver to Evelyen Miller's cabin. Alright. By the way, before we go there, we haven't read the journal in a while. This is the last page. Hold on. Where did we last read to? Here? Met Evelyen Miller, the Evelyen Miller, the writer I grew up with, Dutch's favorite, even though I never really understood a word of what he said. In the flesh, both humbler and more pathetic than in Dutch's imagination. Bit of a sad man, looking for something or other. Met a strange guy, thought he was a prophet. Blind. It's the guy that we saw when we were in New Austin, the prophet guy. Found what I guess is the mechanical creature of the dead professor on top of a hill. Whole thing a real strange business. Yeah, that's when we were looking for the graves earlier. Saw Mr. Miller again, still living out in a cabin in the middle of the woods, lost and trying to write and seemingly losing his mind. Seemed hungry. Should take him some food. I'm worried for him. And I guess we're gonna go do that right now.
Horse!
Horse. Well, if we keep bringing him food, it means that he's been eating the previous food, right? So I'm hoping it's not that bad. This guy's a famous writer, isn't he? I feel like he should be pretty dang rich and not holed up in some random shack here, but he's probably here for inspiration.
I should like to see you, sir.
Just as soon as I finish this. It really requires the entirety of my concentration, you see. So, if you please.
Oh, sorry.
Just, leaving some more food for you, Mr. Miller.
God, he wants more food? Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're going back to our camp. Oh, it didn't say anything, but Mr. Miller is available again. I don't think we got a new journal entry either. Uh-oh. I don't got a good feeling about this. Because remember the message that popped up before? It said, Mr. Miller needs more food. Go back to him when you have time. But now we have a mission available, and it doesn't say, Mr. Miller needs food. So, is that implying that Mr. Miller does not need food?
I brought you some food, Mr. Miller. What's that smell? Mr. Miller! Oh, shit. Crazy bastard.
Oh, no.
When I'm done, just burn me. I want to soar in the air with the eagles, not rot in the ground with the worms.
Evelyen Miller.
America. It's all handwritten. Oh my goodness. How long is this? Well, he's dead, so I guess we should at least make an attempt to read this. America by Evelyen Miller, Chapter 13. To even consider America as an ideal, a place, an integer, is to constrain it with the ideas of the European. I am a European, or at least of European descent. I am a writer. People used to pay me to think, or perhaps not to think, but to pretend to think in the correct manner. I worked at a university, those god-awful places where we send our best and brightest to boil themselves and prevent too many original thoughts emerging. I ran away. I ran mostly because I'm a terrible coward, but also in part because I was searching for something. In this way, I was both vain and a coward. Maybe I should never have left the university? Here I am, deep in the wilderness, living like a half-cooked hermit, like a truly sightless seer, and still I search, and still I do not quite find. Have I, and those countless fops born into lives like mine, across the East Coast and the Middle West, and the genteel parts of the South, been forever ossified, like so many generations of Europeans before us, into men that are at once not men? Mutate us into thinkers who can never quite think, for we have been denuded of the ability to feel? Was this the method by which the serpent and the apple removed us from Eden? Not by letting us see, but by allowing us to think, and thereby forever stopping us feeling? I want to keep reading this, but it's like, yeah, it's getting very like mumbo-jumbo-y. Anyway though, the gist of it is, this guy's pretty unhappy and he feels trapped. Last paragraph, I shall be set free. The trees and the wolves howl and the dance of the raindrops shall set me free. And the least of what we can do for him is to... Oh, we're gonna burn the entire shack. Can we at least loot him beforehand? We can, but he literally has nothing here. Rest in peace, Evelyen Miller. Maybe on some level, this guy wanted to die here. Because it's a way to set him free. And I think that'll be it for the final stranger mission here. Oh my gosh, look at John. Even he's starting to look like a hobo from sleeping outside for so long. I had to sleep quite a few times to get this Evelyen Miller thing going.
Hello,
And with
girl.
that done, I think we are finally ready to go back to Abigail then.